So we're here today with Don Lee. Don is the chair of Telemiracle 35, and for everybody across the country that may not be as familiar with Telemiracle as people in District 3, Don's agreed to sit down, have a quick chat today, and just give us a little bit of insight into Telemiracle and into her involvements with Kin as well. So I guess first of all, thank you very much for sitting down. Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about Telemiracle? Because, you know, there's a lot of people certainly in District 3 and right across the country that know Telemiracle fairly well, but for someone that may not be as familiar with what Telemiracle is here in Saskatchewan, can you tell us a little bit about it?
It's a 20-hour telethon. That's the real thing that it is. I guess the other thing is that it's bringing the whole province of Saskatchewan together. And they donate money to us, and then we take that money and the foundation uses it, the Telemiracle Foundation uses it, and gives it to people in need that need money and don't have anywhere else to go. It's a last resort.
Excellent. Tell me a little bit about your role as the chair. Obviously it's been busy, I can anticipate, over the last year and probably a bit.
Yes, it has. Yeah, I started in Telemiracle 34 as the shadow chair.
Okay.
So then I went to all the meetings, so I kind of knew what was going on and that kind of thing. And then this year, then I chose a committee of, I have 15 people on my committee, and they are in charge of everything, and so I kind of just oversee and make sure that they're doing all their jobs.
Awesome.
I guess is how you would say that.
Why get involved with Telemiracle in this capacity? Obviously, certainly throughout this week, we've seen people from all over Saskatchewan doing events here and there, really putting in their piece. But why at this level did you feel that you wanted to get involved?
I'd been on 2 other Telemiracle committees, and I just decided that I wanted to do that. I just wanted to be that big a part of Telemiracle. It's been a part of my life forever, as far as I can remember. So I just decided that I wanted it to be a bigger part.
Good. And how is the committee? I had a chance to sit in a few days ago on one of the Telemiracle 35 committee meetings. They're getting down to the last crunch. It was great to see how engaged people were and really took their piece and kind of ran with it. And everybody, it's a very strong team that you have here.
Yeah, I chose the committee, and then we got together, and our first kind of group together was at Telemiracle 34 last year. Okay. We were all in one room, and it just was nice how everybody kind of meshed together. And that's been huge for us as a committee, because then we are willing to help each other out and joke around a little bit and make it fun as well as hard work. They're a great team, and they've all done their jobs this year, so which has made my job really easy.
Excellent.
For sure.
Once the lights hit on Saturday and things get going, is there a certain moment that you're really looking forward to throughout the weekend?
I think the beginning would probably is the biggest, because it's finally here and you get to see that opening and watch it with everybody. We all try and get together and watch the opening together, and then go off and do our jobs. So that's a huge part, and then the end, to see everyone come together and to watch everyone pull together and see what that has brought to us, and to see the final total it's always exciting.
I'm looking forward to it. You talk about everybody coming together. Why do so many people in Saskatchewan, both individuals and businesses alike, really come together for this type of event? Everywhere I've gone so far this past week, it's just Telemiracle, Telemiracle, Telemiracle. Why do people support this so much, and why has it become this major event within Saskatchewan, do you think?
I think because people see what help it does, and just about everyone knows someone who has received the funding and needed the help and got the help that they needed. So that's huge, that you can see your neighbors getting the help, and so you know that you're helping out in the way you can, which is easy to just give the money and then have it stay in Saskatchewan and help Saskatchewan people.
We were in Langham yesterday, obviously, for kind of the official kickoff for Telemiracle this year, and it was an elementary school. All the kids were really excited, and I remember when the principal kind of said, "How many people here know what Telemiracle is?" and everybody put their hand up. It's very familiar, and it's great to see even kids at that age really appreciate kind of what the Telemiracle Foundation is doing for so many people. Do you have any fond memories, kind of looking back? Is there anything that stands out growing up that really stood out for you?
Yeah, I remember, well, my mom and dad would always be at Telemiracle because they're both kin, and so we would usually be at Grandma's house for 1 year, and the other year we'd go to my aunt and uncle's. And then when I got old enough, I got to go to a friend's. And so we went and bought Jolt Cola so that we could drink a bunch and we could stay up all night. That was kind of the big deal, was to be able to watch TV all night long and look for people you knew, because you knew the people that were on stage answering those phones. There was a chance you would know somebody. So that was always fun.
Excellent. Very cool. This weekend, Telemiracle's happening March 5th and 6th, certainly on CTV all through Saskatchewan. If you're lucky enough to have satellite television, you can pick it up all over Canada. Also follow on telemiracle.com on the internet, Twitter, Facebook, it's pretty much all over. Very much looking forward to a great weekend here in Saskatchewan with kin and certainly the people all over this great province. It's going to be a great weekend. Dawn, thank you very much for taking a few minutes.
Thank you.
And again, Telemiracle 35 coming up this weekend.